All right, hey guys, welcome back to Vipu Tarot, and we're gonna do a live daily reading here. I have some new decks. We have the Egyptian Tarot deck here. Oh, actually, let me flip. We're gonna flip this. Sorry to make y'all dizzy there. Oh, orientation is locked, so actually, we're looking at me a little bit different today because I have this set up different. All right, well, Egyptian Tarot deck here, and we have the Golden Dawn Ritual Tarot. They're both, I got them both used. They're really interesting. This one I actually ended up giving to my partner. I got it. I originally was just going to get this Egyptian deck, and then I was really drawn to the imagery in the Golden Dawn Ritual Tarot. But then when I finally got home and was feeling it, did not feel it. Felt like it was not for me. And then he was like, well, I kind of have always wanted a deck, and I was like, you should just have this one that's meant for you then. And he really likes it, so this is actually my partner's deck, and this is mine. So we're going to use them both here. Let's see if we can get a good view of them. But they're really, really cool. They're all Egyptian imagery here, and I wish, live videos had better lighting, but it's going to be a bit difficult, it looks like. So we'll use these for some fun parts of the reading. I don't want to use it for the whole reading because I'm still getting acquainted with them and they're both very different. So let's see. Today we have the sun that has moved into Sagittarius. Good morning, Kimchi Bay. Nice to hear from you. So today, like I was saying, guys, the sun has moved into Sagittarius. I did a little post on Instagram if you want to go and check that out. I did a little write-up on that, so you can check it out there. As per usual, guys, if you don't, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to check out your monthlies. Make sure to check out the dailies, all right? But let's get into this reading here. I'm going to use these almost, not so much as oracle, but kind of like clarifiers, because I'm still getting acquainted with them. They're very interesting. Or I don't know, actually. Let's start it off with one of these Egyptian decks. Cards here, but it's really, really interesting, and maybe I'll be able to show it in a different daily, more of the imagery, because it's just so bright here. But they have the magus, they have all these really beautiful imagery in the cards here. The death card might be one of my favorites, as well as the Empress, which is Iris Urania. Where is the death card? Is proud. The death card in both of these decks is incredible here. So here we have the Reaping Skeleton. It's very interesting. I really, really like it. And then the death card in this Golden Dawn deck I thought was just fascinating too. I don't know if he has shuffled it up though, so we don't know. I don't know if I'll find it right away. Probably not. Well, if we do find it, I'll show you guys though. But look at this Fool card. I mean, this is the reason I got this deck here. It's just gorgeous. This imagery, it's so beautiful. It was made in the 80s, and actually the person who commissioned this deck died before it was done, and they finished it in the late 80s, early 90s. So it's really, really interesting. But let's start it off here now with, I'm going to start it off with one of the Golden Dawn Ritual Tarot cards for today. And then, oh, there's the death card. Found it. I really wanted to show you guys because this is awesome, okay? This death card here is just so cool. We got the Scorpio. We have all these little egg people. It's he turns into this snake here. You see the Scorpio, see the snake, and you also see the Phoenix, the three versions of Scorpio here. I really love this one. This and the Fool card are what made me buy this deck. I mean, what an incredible, interesting imagery here. And I'm sorry, I'm going to try to look at all the chat here. There we go. Hi, notification gang. Hello, Jennifer. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh. So let's get into this here. I'm going to pull one from this Golden Dawn Ritual Tarot. I can't believe these were, somebody got rid of them. They were used. And I was like, these are very cheap. I'm going to buy them both. So let's see. Energy for today. General energy for today. Ooh. I'm going to take that. Prince of Cups. Just interesting because you can see a little scorpion on there. You see the little cup. There's a lot of really interesting imagery that I'm going to have to, check out here. I'm actually going to read it from the book because I just find that, the meanings in this are just so interesting. I have never seen a deck like either of these. So let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. Page of Cups here. we go. Okay, well, I guess they don't have the pages and... Oh, no, here it is. Okay. I was like, that's really interesting. I actually haven't looked at this booklet yet. Okay, Page of Cups here, or Prince of Cups. The Prince of the Chariot of the Waters, a young man with brown hair, brown or gray eyes. He is subtle, violent, crafty, and artistic, a fierce nature with calm exterior, powerful for good or evil, more attracted by evil. If allied with apparent power or wisdom, if ill-dignified, he is intensely evil and merciless. All right, well, that's pretty interesting. That's not what I would normally associate with the Prince of Cups, but it's a very, it's kind of a romantic card. It's when, you know, we're kind of getting more in touch with our feelings, but I feel like this is kind of getting us out of Scorpio season. We're still kind of in the feels, but, you know, with the sun now in Sagittarius, the moon in Libra, there is a more expansive air fire quality to the day. So I feel that, you know, that Scorpio emotionality is kind of dripping out here. We're also finding different ways to communicate and, you know, apologize, say what we need to say a little bit better with Mercury now direct in Scorpio, even though we're still in the shadow period. So let's see what else comes out today. Okay, we're going to use now the Egyptian deck, which is really interesting, and they have it set up in all Eastern astrology, so all the signs are a little bit different. They're associated with different cards. There's actually more major arcana. Hey, Tulia. Oh, Tallulah. Sorry, I have bad eyesight, huh? All right, nice to see you guys. Okay, there's also a couple blank cards in this deck, which we just got one of. Let's see how today plays out. All right. Anyone who needs to rest. Are you kidding me? There's only 2 blank cards in this deck, and I want you guys to know that they both just came out. We'll see how that has to play into the day, because I was not expecting that. Okay. The Mistress of the Scepter. And that is Queen of Wands. And then we, get the 5 of Cups coming out here. How does today play out for anyone who needs to resonate? 4 of Cups reversed. And, you know, I do feel this last few days, these last 10 days of November are going to be a lot. I think that, you know, with, you know, now that we're out of Scorpio season, we also had, you know, that retrograde in Scorpio, the retrograde of Mercury in Scorpio there. It made a lot of communications intense and intensely difficult. I think that now that things are pushing forward, we're going to be able to right some wrongs, have the conversations, put, you know, closure to things that needed closure that we were not able to get during retrograde. And it could be a bit emotional. Ooh, I really like that card, the Dazzling Light. And then we get the 8 of Pentacles. We'll pull a couple more because we got those empty cards there. So it kind of feels to me, like we have a lot of power in our direction today. And this is why I'm going to ask you again to go check out my Instagram post that I just did about Sagittarius season. I did an Instagram post and I kind of just put like a little, some words to Sagittarius season and, you know, the energy of it. And it's very expansive, intellectual. It's about growth. The Mistress of the Scepter here, the 5 of Cups. She's kind of turned away from the 5 Cups here. She is the Queen of Wands. She has a direction forward, very much like Sagittarius, Aries energy. I mostly associate her with the Aries. I mostly associate King of Wands with Leo, and, you know, the Knight actually with Sagittarius. But this is very Sagittarian in its energy, especially when the first 2 cards you get out here are the only 2 blank cards in the deck. It kind of says, where are you going to put, you know, what kind of goals are you setting for yourself right now? Where do you want to go? It asks the question of, you know, where to next? What now? What will you do with the energy that is present here? What will you do with what you have learned, what you've closed out, where you have come to after Scorpio season? Because it's been a crazy one. Don't even try to tell me it hasn't been, because it's been it's been a lot. But the Mistress of the Scepter here, the 5 of Cups, I feel that she has, yes, we can see that there's 5 of Cups. We see that there has been loss. We know that we are, you know, probably mourning something, mourning the loss of something, trying to move forward here. But the Mistress of Scepters has a way forward. She's got the passion, the fire, and she's not going to let those 5 cups get in her way. She's not going to let the emotions get in the way anymore. No more of that. 4 of Cups reversed here, along with the Dazzling Light. I'm actually going to look up the Dazzling Light in this because I know that it's one of the major arcana. I believe it's actually the Pisces. Yes, it's the Pisces card here, which is interesting because it's almost like the sun or the star. The cards, again, like this, they're very different. There's more cards. There's 22 cards, actually, major arcana cards in this deck here. And they're very, very interesting. I really like them. So what number is this here? Where's that? 19, it looks like. Okay. We're going to find it. But it's just really, really just, I can't deal with how beautiful this deck is. I can't deal with how awesome it is. Okay, so yes, this is the, I almost said Scorpio, the Pisces card here. Under a radiant sun, a young man and a young girl hold each other by the hand within a circle of flowers. This arcane symbolizes love, which brings with it happiness. The sign within the sun above the couple is the symbol of universal generation. So it means that you will be happy and that no one shall take your happiness from you if you only keep it within the limits of the home and the sanctuary of your heart. What a beautiful energy. Yes, we've had a lot of emotional loss. We've had a lot of emotional, I would say, percolation in terms of it kind of running through us, getting out of us. We've had a lot of emotional conversations, endings, beginnings. It's been emotional, and everything that I feel like there's been also a lot of sensitivity in our communication that has brought up a lot of emotion, a lot of suffering, a lot of dramaticism. And that's kind of falling away here, and what we need to get more in touch with is that wonderful dazzling light energy. Love it, right? That's a really good place to start going. And then from there, we get the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles coming up. 8 of Pentacles is about work, and 8 of Pentacles usually shows somebody who's got, been working on their pentacles here. They're just working. They've got, a couple more left to go till they hit the 10, and all they have to do is finish it. They're used to it by then. They have, put in a lot of effort, a lot of work, and all they got to do at this point is keep going. So whether that's putting effort into yourself and building yourself up, building your relationship up from where it was, because maybe we've had some hard hits, okay, and it's time for apologies. It's time for a softer, lighter, more, where will we go from here, rather than sticking in that energy that we were in, rather than sticking in the fights, the negativity, all the emotional, the emotions that have been dragging you down here, which are obviously here today. The 3 of Pentacles, again, is getting aligned in mind, body, and spirit, especially, again, if you were in a partnership and this past Mercury retrograde, Scorpio season, whatever, just lately, if things have been difficult, this feels very much like we are getting aligned in mind, body, and spirit, whether it's friendships, relationships, or even just, the 2 sides of yourself here. It's really, really beautiful, and it's getting you where you need to go. So I'm going to pull one more here from this Golden Dawn Ritual Tarot, and we'll call it a day here. I don't think we're going to do the normal oracles today. I know that you guys sometimes look forward to oracles, but we'll do it on the weekend, okay? This is really interesting. Maybe at the end here, we'll just have some fun with this deck. If anyone's interested. I don't know. These are really interesting decks. All right. Any other messages for today that they need to know? I need to know about this situation. Oh. I mean, how could we get into Sagittarius season without this card coming out here? It's Temperance literally coming right out, and what a card she is. Last night when I was showing my partner all these cards, because I gave them to him, and he was like, what's this? What's this? And he was like, is this you? Because I always pull out this, the death card, and I'm like, this is you. It's you. It's your Scorpio self. And I was like, no, this is not me, but it's a really interesting card. She's got the eagle and the lion, and they're kind of chained to her waist here. She's got the little Scorpio there. She's got the I would say that's probably the Capricorn goat there on the other side. So it's kind of like, you can see all these most of the major arcana. You don't see Taurus, and it's interesting that Capricorn is there. Well, I guess she's kind of in between. She's in between, as Sagittarius, she's in between Scorpio and Capricorn, which is really interesting. But it's weird that it's weird to have the lion and the I don't know if it's an eagle or what it is. Maybe you guys don't know. But it's a really interesting card. I'm curious to see what it means, but I'm also kind of afraid to look in this deck. Wow, because this is a very, very deep and intense deck. But anyways, Temperance, as we know, is Sagittarius. What did the sun move into today? Sagittarius. We have Venus in Sagittarius. There's a lot of wonderful, expansive, let's get back in touch. Let's see where we're going. Let's expand. Let's grow. Let's move beyond where our minds have narrowed us here and what we have released. We now have this fresh energy to start, picking new goals and removing our goalposts here to be like, this is what I want now, and this is where I'm going, and this is what I want to do. And it's a really good time for adventure, wandering, just making coming back into alignment in a way that feels most natural to you, and there's not so much of a serious, intense air to this anymore. So I like this. Feels like we're building ourselves back up to we're in a new energy now. We've released a lot in this past season, and it's time to start looking forward. So I hope this was helpful, if not an interesting reading. Getting 2 blank cards is very interesting. I don't think that's ever happened to me. If you guys want to book a private reading, let me know in the comments below. I'm sorry, not let me know in the comments below. It's going to be in the description box below. Let me know how this resonates in the comments below, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to do more dailies live or any other live videos, let me know, guys. I was thinking of doing just like a fun one this weekend where we just pull cards and chat and do whatever. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments, and have a great day. Thank you. Namaste.